Dach. What's going on with Dach? The Montreal Canadiens went out and acquired this guy from the Chicago Blackhawks, and signing him has become Kent's #1 priority right now heading into the season. He's an RFA, and a lot of fans, myself included, are beginning to wonder what the numbers are going to look like in the Kirby Dach contract. Well, guess what? The dynamic duo of Elliote Friedman and Eric Engels, God, that's brilliant. They done a little detective work. They turned into the Hartley boys just to find out all the details. So let's see what we got here. Eric Engels would say, quote, "As I just mentioned on the air, Elliote Friedman and I were looking into Kirby Dach's status over the week, and it sounds as though one of the options being discussed is a 4-year deal at around a $3.5 million average. Wouldn't be surprised if this is where it lands." Wow, and there you have it. Some mighty fine work from these lads, and they do seem pretty confident that this is pretty close to what we're going to see. So, my initial reaction to this was that $3.5 million a season does seem a little high. You know, for a guy that hasn't even scored 10 goals or put up 30 points in the season yet. But I guess if this is the contract that he's going to be getting, then we gotta understand that they're not paying him what he's worth right now, but rather what he's going to be worth a couple of years from now. They'd be gambling, essentially, okay? Kent would be rolling the dice on this one. But it's $3.5 million bucks, meaning that it's not really going to break the team in half or anything like that. So let me know what you think of this one down in the comments section. If this truly is the deal that Dach is expected to sign, are you okay with it? Or do you think it's, you know, a little too much right now? But the big question that everyone is speculating on right now through social media, and this is a pretty big factor, is whether or not Dach would be an RFA when the contract is over or a UFA when the contract is over. I honestly don't know. I was reading Charles Engels' tweets on this yesterday, and I was going kind of cross-eyed, okay? I didn't understand. It didn't really sound like he did either. I automatically thought that he would be a UFA in 4 years' time, but these injuries and stuff that he went through over the past couple of years have led some to believe that he would still qualify as a restricted free agent. And that's a big question that needs to be answered. Obviously, we'd all prefer him to be a restricted free agent, but if he's an unrestricted free agent, then this could potentially lead to some problems. I'm gonna go ahead and paint a picture for you guys, okay? You got it? Kirby Dach has a career year this year. Nothing too special, but he does put up, say, 38 points. The following season, he puts up 50. The third season, get out of here, Hanky, he puts up 60 points. Fans are going nuts. They love the Doctor. Women are just chasing this guy down the street like he's friggin' Austin Powers. And guess what? The next season, Kent Hughes attempts to sign him to some kind of an extension, and 25-year-old Kirby Dach says, "No, Kent, step aside. I'm going to test free agency," which puts the Habs management in a bad spot, and Jeff Gordon sits on his chest and kills him. Gordon goes to jail for the rest of his life. Hughes makes a big scene at the trial. That's some scary shit right there. Now I know, Dach putting up all these points might be a bit of a stretch. And that could never happen. The guy could be working at Wendy's in 4 years. But all I know is I'm excited to see him play in Montreal. I'm hoping that a change of scenery is just what this kid needed. I mean, look at some of these goals. He's got nice hands. He's filthy. The Canadiens definitely have a lot of faith in him. I mean, supposedly they've been looking at this guy for a while now, and then they finally snagged him up at the draft. So they definitely see something special in him. There's gotta be more than meets the eye with this guy. And if this is the contract that he signs, I mean, Kotkaniemi. Remember him, the kid with the fingers? Kotkaniemi had just 3 more points than Dach did last year. That's it. And look at the length and term of his deal. So really, the contract numbers from Eric Engels and Elliote Friedman is not really as bad as what some people are making it out to be. So keep an eye on this one, because now that Eric Engels and Elliote Friedman kind of let the cat out of the bag, who knows? Maybe it pushes things to happen a little quicker. You don't want Eric Engels stealing your thunder, Kent. Jeez. Anyway, guys, that does it for this one. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this contract rumor that's been floating around. Compliments of some fine detective work. I want to know your thoughts on this. Don't forget to stomp the thumb of the like button on the way out of here. And hey, I'll see you next time.